Well, here we are on Magdalen Street again. Anglia Square there, but that is all closed now. There's nothing in there. They've all left. But if you look over here, there's a bus almost on the way. I think we can see though. There's one of the greengrocers, fruit and veg stall that was in. Bus going past now. There are lots of buses. That's where we took a picture of in Anglia Square with all the wonderful fruit and veg. So that's set up under the flyover there, and that's where all these containers are going to go apparently. There are lots of shops that come out of Anglia Square, and they haven't actually got planning permission for the shipping containers yet, but they're presumably they're going to go behind Robert Brand Fruits, and then they're going to go over here as well. Oh, let's zoom out. Over here to take part of the car park away, but yeah, they can get quite a few shipping containers in here, I would have thought. But yeah, and there's QD over there. That's moved out of Anglia Square, and that's now there. So all very interesting, but I'm glad to see that they're there because they've got, well, we saw before, lovely fruit and veg. Right, we've come up to Anglia Square now. There's looking up Anglia Square. It's all empty. You can see the QD shop all closed. The whole place is closed. It looks a bit eerie. I don't think I'm going to walk up there. Could be a bit creepy, I think. So me on my own, I don't know. But yeah, all very sad. Oh, the card shop's gone as well. So all this lot is going to go. And then there's Barclays Bank up there where I used to work. That's going to go. And all these shops on that side of the road, they're all going because they're all part of the building. So that when they're going to start, there we are. All very sad. And now we're here again at Looses Emporium. As I said before, one of my favourite shops. All sorts of things there. Oh. People going in. All sorts of lovely things. We'll go and have a look. Well, we're back in Luces now. Luces Emporium. And it's just as wonderful as ever. There's a harp there, look at that. Then there's the outside area, there's an old telephone box. I don't usually come all the way up here. There's an old telephone box out there. I have asked the lady if we can film, and she said yes.
I sat there and spent an hour or so.
Look at this.
I'll just plug the thing in. Plug it in.
All sorts of wonderful garden things. There's a wine rack. All sorts of wonderful stuff. Look at that. Painted. That's good. I'll now go back in the shop. There are all sorts of really interesting things. Oh look, there's a pendelphin. Bee used to have a pendelphin. Look. There's a hare that matches ours. All sorts of lovely things. And here we've got furniture. Little cash register. Jigsaw puzzles, games. all sorts. Look at these old Pyrex cups and bowls. And then there's our what do you call it? Forgot what we call it, but we've got some things with that on, that pattern. Lovely. Evesham, there's some Evesham there. Not sure whether that's Evesham or not, but there's an Evesham plate. A little dish. Sorry, I'm waving the camera about now. I think we're going to have these two Evesham plates. There's that one there. Sorry, that's £3.50. And this looks as though it's been reduced to £2. Oops, sorry. So I think we're going to have those. Together with, I've picked up the hare. We're going to have the hare. Felt sorry for him sitting there. So I'd better leave really before I buy anything else. We've still got the poodles here. I like those by the front door, but they're quite expensive. £250 for the pair. I do like those, but I couldn't get them home. But they are quite nice. There's a little tricycle there. I had one just like that, and I was so proud of it. Just like that.
Mickey 17.
There's a sign I recognise.
A pigeon man.
A nice grandfather clock. Is it a grandfather or grandmother? No, it's a grandfather, that says.
Yeah, with thank you very much.
And there's a trim phone. I had a trim phone like that. Mine was green, I think. But that's £35. Oh my goodness. There's a Pelham puppet box. I don't know what's in there, but I've got rid of my Pelham puppets. There's an old bit of furniture that we used to have. Well, we didn't have one, but lots of people had that in the 60s. I think that's the 60s. Well, we've had a lovely time wandering around here. Found this sign, as we saw a few minutes ago. I'm going to have this, I think. But anyway, we're going to finish our trip around Luces now. Go and pay for our goods. And no, it's been a wonderful trip around here. So we'll now go and have a look at the fruit and veg, I think, on the stall under the flyover. Right, we've just come out of Luces now. I've made my purchases, but unfortunately we couldn't buy the sign because that wasn't for sale. I tried to persuade her, but that wasn't actually for sale. That was part of the decoration in there, so we couldn't have that. But never mind, I got the 2 plates and the hare, so that's good. Right, we're on our way now down Magdalen Street, back towards the flyover. Look at this lovely fruit and veg here. Absolutely lovely. Robert Brown Fruits. They're open on a Friday and a Saturday. Friday and Saturday, you said you're open, yeah. Look at them. Just so lovely. Let's come around here. Just looks so quick. Of course they had their, as I said before, they had their stall in Anglia Square. But everything's so fresh. There's the asparagus. Look at that. Left-wing potatoes. Look at this. buy something, but I'll come back another day when I've got a big bag and buy something. But it all does look so lovely. Right, well that's the end of our trip to Magdalen Street today. It's all very sad looking. When I used to work here years ago, I used to walk up and down here at lunchtime. Go for lunch or walk into the city. But yeah. That's looking up there. So we'll go back and get the car. But yeah, there is the fruits again. But yeah, so bye bye Maglin Street.